Nithyanandam. This is Sri Nithya Maya Tithananda. You are watching NTV News Live from Dhyana Ashram, Bidadi. It is Monday, February 7, 2011. Today's headlines: Morning Satsang on topic
Dharana, Dhyana, Samadi, ultimate keys to the absolute.
EN-Satsang conducted with Salvador. An online Nithya Yoga webinar will be conducted on February 12th and 30th and in the Exploring Vedic Tradition Kundalini. Now for the main news. In the morning satsang, Swamiji continued with Patanjali Yoga Sutras, talking on Dharana, Dhyana, Samadi, the ultimate keys to the absolute. There are 8 steps of Ashtanga Yoga: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadi. Many orthodox translations say that the last 3 steps of Ashtanga Yoga are more internal than the first 5. Swamiji goes deeper, explaining that the last 3 steps of Ashtanga Yoga are internal, each one deeper than the other. Taking responsibility is the key to experiencing qualitative shift in your sadhana.
So if you just understand, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi are more deeper than the first 5, it gives you a kind of understanding, but not complete. Even among these 3, they are deeper than each other. Dhyana is deeper than Dharana, Samadhi is deeper than Dhyana. You need to understand the very qualitative difference. Only then you will do your sadhanas in right direction. It is not just your timing is demanded. Please understand. Till the pranayama and pratyahara, your time is enough. In this dharana, dhyana, samadhi, not just your time, your attention, awareness is required. For pratyahara to become dharana, a new entity in you needs to be awakened, which we call pratyagatma chaitanya. Individual consciousness, feeling responsible for the space you are in, makes the quantitative shift in you for you to move from dharana, dhyana, samadhi, for you to move from pratyahara to dharana. Of course, after that, it naturally moves from Dharana to Dhyana, Dhyana to Samadhi. I will give you the 2 major components in the spiritual practice, evolution. Life is for the people who are conscious. Life is for the people who are interested in creating. Life is for the people who are honest and sincere to the place they hold, to the responsibility which they represent. At this moment, 715 places, 196 cities, 24 countries are sitting with us. I just all of you.
From other news in the ashram, Shri Anandeshwara and Anandeshwari look especially vibrant after the holy bath, Abhishekam and special decoration Alangar performed today. EN-Satsang was conducted with Salvador today morning by Rishi Nithyananda. It was truly an inspiring talk about how to establish a Sangha. Thanks to modern technology, the master is literally crossing the limits of time and space. We had over 25,000 visits on our webpage nithyananda.org during the second wave of N-Kriya. We have an announcement for you. An online Nithya Yoga webinar will be conducted on February 12th and 30th and will go on for 3 weekends, February 19, 20 and 26, 27. Through this free online webinar, you will have a unique opportunity to learn asanas, pranayama and much more. Our guest, Rishi Nithya Mitrananda, a senior Nithya Yogacharya, will tell us more about upcoming event.
Nithyananda, we just found Rishi Mitrananda running to his next yoga class. Can you please update us? What is happening around Nithya Yoga?
Sure. So we're very proud to announce the very first yoga webinar, which will be held this weekend, the 12th and 13th of February. And we're giving 2 webcasts. So one will be for, say, Southeast Asia. So we'll be at 5 to 6:30 a.m., which is our regular yoga class, which will be broadcasted from 7:30 to 9 in Singapore and Malaysia. And then again at night, 9:30 to 11, we'll be broadcasting for Saturday morning in North America and all over USA, Canada, anyone who wants to connect from the West Coast to the East Coast. So that'll be about 8 till 11 in the morning. So our yoga class will be about an hour and a half, and each class will have a different theme. So every day we'll have a theme. We have a total of 6 different classes over 3 weekends. So Saturday, Sunday, it'll be the same timing, same schedule. So you're all welcome to join us and really get prepared for the Shivaratri initiation into the end meditation that Swamiji is going to reveal to the world. So it's a great opportunity to start preparing our body to really tune into that frequency, tune into that cosmic consciousness, which is landing so strong now on planet Earth with the end effect.
Is it a yoga for beginners, or can anyone join, and how to join in?
This yoga is for all levels. So even though you may feel you're a very beginner, you don't know much about yoga, you haven't moved your bodies too much, it's okay, it doesn't matter. You can come in, join, enjoy. After all, Nithya Yoga is just about you enjoying yourself in the movement. And to actually join into the event, you can simply go to nithyananda.org, our website, and follow the instruction. Just click on the events on the right hand side, and that will take you to the registration step for that event. So it's going to be very easy. You just connect to the webinar. You can do it from home, you can do it from a center, you can do it from anywhere. If you have a temple in your city, if you're in Los Angeles, in Ohio, in San Jose, anywhere, Seattle, all those places, you can group in the temple if possible, if the facilities are available. And otherwise you can just do it from home, anywhere you are, and just enjoy.
You have to have a computer, that's enough.
Yeah, just have your computer, have your laptop, listen to the instructions, just tune in at the same time.
They will be able to see you also.
They'll be able to see me, and I'll be guiding the instructions, and we'll just be experiencing the same class all over the world. So let's try to have as many places as possible, if possible 1008. So I really send the invitation for everyone. I feel like we could have a huge yoga class, 5,000 people in one class all over the world. I think we can do a big historical imprint on this mission, the Nithyananda mission.
Yeah, and yoga is crossing the limits of space and time.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So here you are in the cybernetic yoga.
Okay.
Thank you, Nithyananda.
We got a report from Nithyananda Vedic Temple, Ohio. Here is what it says. Ohio participated in the second N-Kriya event with the most people connected online yet. Participants drove through 3 inches of new snow, ice and single-digit temperatures to come to the event. Also tonight, we are bringing reports from our centers in Singapore and Vancouver, Canada.
Can you share something about what you thought about the press meet today, Aya?
Sure. For me, I think it left me with the real strength of the strong, injustice that has been done against Swamiji, and also the religious persecution that's being done. Got a very good sense of it, not just from what he told us earlier, but also the proof that was given as part of the press meet today, and a lot of the statements that were made. Just reinforced my belief that there is a lot of stuff that the truth still has to come out, and what we have seen so far is nowhere close to being the truth. I feel very strong in terms of my support for Swamiji and the mission, and this has strengthened it even more, and I really hope that the truth comes out soon and everyone in the world sees what that's all about.
Nithyananda. Thank
Nithyananda.
you. Aya, what did you think about the press meet today? Do you have anything to share?
Yeah, of course, there are a few things that he clarified. One thing is video. Today I very clearly know that the lawyer said, Dhananjay said, what was the problem with the video itself. So basically it's a false video, and now I think everybody will know it's only a false, and the whole world can know from this. This whole thing is based on Swami's ideology. They are trying to break it. So that is one thing. Another thing is so much of false allegations on him. So everything is baseless. So I hope this case is closed soon, and we can be back into our action as usual.
Thank you, Aya. Ma, do you have anything to say about the press meet today?
Yes, Ma. I hope the authorities give back Swami's passport soon. We want Swami in Singapore very soon.
Thank you, Ma. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda.
So how was the N-Kriya experience for you?
Hi, my name is Kevin, and I used to be a flight attendant. I'm now retired now. When Swamiji teach about the N-Kriya, I could feel a very strong energy on my third eye, and somehow the energy locked my forehead, So strong is the energy. And then I could feel the energy comes from my Muladhara all the way up to the heart chakra. And I was thinking, wow, it's awesome, the energy is so strong.
Aya, can you share your N-Kriya experience with us?
Nithyananda, my name is Pradeep Raut. I am from Singapore. The N-Kriya experience was very good. I felt like I was in Vidhi, and the energy flow through the body was amazing.
Nithyananda, I'm Dinesh Gupta. I work for Microsoft in Singapore, and been following Swamiji for about a year. Had the N-Kriya initiation that we did, the new Kriya, and that was quite a great experience. I had been for the IA program earlier, but the amount of energy and feeling that exactly that I was in the presence of Swami really happened during the N-Kriya. And when the music started, I just started jumping around, and the Kundalini awakened, and the amount of energy flow was amazing. Since then, I've been trying to do the Kriya regularly as well, and you can really feel a very strong sense of energy flow through you, which sustains you throughout the day, and I feel a much greater sense of peace as well, and it just made life much easier, and I'm looking forward to enjoying this moment, every moment in the coming years. Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, I'm Dr. Snehal Rao. I'm from Singapore. I'm working in research here. Ever since he has started this N-Effect, we all are in really bliss. When he is doing the satsang, I can feel my body becomes very light, and something goes from my Muladhara chakra towards the Sahasrara, and I can really feel the energy. I just wanted to let the whole world know that this is something different, and you all can join us to experience this bliss and N-Effect. Nithyananda.
Hello, welcome to NTV, Vancouver, Canada.
So I welcome all the cities for here. Close your right nostril with the right thumb. Move to the Sambhavi Mahamudra, the main Kriya. Stop all the five senses. Send the energy inside. Intense humming. now is the time you and the whole cosmos is going to experience Dhyana effect.
My name is Manorama and I live here in Vancouver, and I attended the EN-Kriya initiation tonight, and the first time I got my bottom off the ground. I think that's called levitation. Thank you, Swamiji. I feel wonderful, light, and full of energy. Thank you.
It's hard to put into words. You can just, the energy is so intense. I can't stop smiling, shaking. Just incredibly blissful experience. Thank you.
I just want to say I felt very energized by this whole meditation experience. I felt my Kundalini chakra open up. I had lots of energy. I was really blissed out and really happy. Before I started, I was really tired, and during the process I became really alert and just having feeling of great.
Meditating here in Vancouver is something that I've never thought that it would be possible, and experiencing that is like the summit. Like, it just shows that even there's no difference and no distance anymore between me and Swamiji and the energy that he can transmit. I've proven that his energy field goes beyond internet, goes beyond all of it.
Thank you so much to Sri Paramahamsa Nithyananda for helping all of us realize and helping all of us in rising our awareness level, conscious level. In fact, whole world is benefiting from Swamiji in the explosion of conscious awareness.
I highly recommend and will encourage anyone to come to this event, just to make yourself available to the energy with no judgment, with no expectation. You just come and just allow things to happen and just be blissful about that.
EN-Kriya with Swamiji, a two-way connection, opening the Kundalini around the world.
And that's all for tonight. Let's end the news with a quote from Swamiji. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is allowing everything to touch your being. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for tomorrow's updates on NTV Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam. Now, let us enter into the next episode of Exploring into Vedic Traditions. Today, I have a very interesting topic for all of you. You might have heard the word Kundalini often mentioned when you hear spiritual discourses. Kundalini is a word that is referred to very often in ancient Vedic literature works. Kundalini is the mention of an important, powerful energy inside every human body. And the word Kundalini is a Sanskrit word which means a coiled snake. A coiled snake seems to be dormant, almost dead to appearance. But when it is triggered or affected, immediately it rises up with a powerful venom which can penetrate any surface. This we all know at the physical level. Vedic literature also mentions that the human body is not just the outer appearance we see. There is a psychic body, a physiological subtle body also, and that subtle body is controlled by the nervous system. This Kundalini, according to ancient works, is said to be present at the base of the spine. It is seated in the lowest chakra. This Kundalini energy is dormant and seated at the base of the spine, and when awakened, it gives a deep knowledge of the human being about himself, his purpose of taking this life, and his connection to the cosmos. That, incidentally, is termed as enlightenment. The Kundalini awakening helps the seeker who is interested in knowing experience the ultimate conscious state. Now, how do we progress to understand and to relate and to awaken this Kundalini? Many among the human beings have no knowledge whatsoever that they have such a powerful energy within them. Only very few who feel that there is nothing in this world that can fulfill them start turning inward, and they realize fulfillment cannot be obtained by the outer world they see. It is somewhere hidden within, deep inside them. With the help of a guru, a master who has been through the process of going towards enlightenment, or at the highest level a being who is enlightened, can become the basic guide for a seeker to raise his Kundalini. A master's guidance is necessary for the proper awakening of Kundalini. The Yoga Sutra is a work written by an ancient enlightened master named Patanjali. He had written a treatise named as Yoga Sutra, wherein he explains the way in which the Kundalini can be awakened in a gradual manner. Basically, many of you all over the world will have some knowledge of yoga, because many of you may be doing the bodily exercises of yoga. But yoga actually means uniting yourself, your inner self, with the cosmic conscious state. That is the meaning of yoga. This yoga is a science which explains the gradual awakening of the Kundalini. Kundalini, when it is awakened gradually, will be a permanent feature in that seeker's body-mind complex. And for that gradual awakening, body has to be prepared. For example, many of us have energy to work the whole day, probably from morning 6 o'clock up to night 10, or at times beyond that. We have energy to work. But beyond that, we feel tired. There are many who are stressed out in their work and they feel more tired. The tiredness is because those people do not know to tap the energy that is inside them. Once we start preparing the body, even minimum of physical exercises gives us a boost of energy. We find, yes, it is helping me. Body exercise is helping me to run my life more easily with less disturbances in the form of cough, cold, fever, or any of the bodily ailments. This is the first level benefit of simple yoga. But yoga is not meant just for physical exercises. Along with body preparation, you also have to prepare your mind, because Kundalini awakening is like awakening a tornado inside you. A volcanic eruption of energy will happen. That is how the ancient works describe it. The system has to be prepared to hold the energy. Now, for this preparation of the mind, it is necessary to get rid of fear, greed, desire, and all other such basic emotions that stop you from understanding in the right manner. So, for this, we need to read through or listen to the discourses of enlightened beings. That is absolutely necessary for preparing the mind. So, bodily and mental preparation are necessary step. So, when the first step is fulfilled, then if you have the fortune of being around an enlightened master, he can, with his grace, remove all the hurdles inside you, and your intensity and the grace of the master can definitely bring about the transformation of raising the Kundalini. Now, Kundalini, I told you it is situated at the base of the spine. Now, the entire Kundalini energy, as described in the ancient works, rises up through the central Nadi. We have a technical word, Nadi in Sanskrit. It means the three basic spinal columns, Ida, Pingala and Sushumna. Ida and Pingala are to the left and right, and Pingala is a central Nadi. One of the Nadis, Ida, raises you to a higher state of thinking, and Pingala pulls you to a lower state of understanding. It is Sushumna, the central Nadi, through which this Kundalini Shakti, or the energy, potential energy that is in the form of a coiled serpent, starts rising up. Once you have the intensity of preparing your body and your mind, and with the help of an enlightened being, this starts rising up. Now, while it is traveling, the body system, body-mind system, I told you, is not just the physical body. It's the physiological inner subtle body is also there. That, incidentally, the ancient works describe. These are the experiences of rishis described in the ancient works. They describe that we have 7 major points or junction points of the nadis or the spinal threads. They are termed as chakras technically. Each of these chakras are energy fuel points. The Kundalini energy starts rising from the lowest chakra to the topmost. The lowest chakra is termed as Mooladhara. Mooladhara is base, root spine. From there up to the top of the head, this portion is called Sahasrara. There are 7 chakras. These 7 chakras have the power to give energy to a maximum level, and when they are open, they are portrayed in ancient texts as a lotus that is fully blossomed when they are opened. When they are open, they act like valves which allow the Kundalini energy to rise to the next level. So these chakras have obstructions in them. The obstructions are due to the various emotions like desire, lust, anger, worry, expectations, and need attention, and ego, and discontentment are some of the basic negative emotions that block the chakra from functioning well. So the master, with his grace, at the first level, he removes these obstacles. He cleanses the chakras through his touch, through his diksha. And by the cleansing, slowly, with the preparation of the body and mind in full intensity, that is very necessary. The seeker has to be totally intense and committed. For that, he needs to have an ambience also. That is why enlightened masters ask the seeker to be around them, so that the intensity is nurtured to the full and the seeker can benefit by the ambience and rise to his enlightenment state or raising of the Kundalini at a fast track. If you read through the stories of enlightened masters, you will see their experiences of how the Kundalini rising brought in a boost of energy, and finally when the enlightenment arrives on them, it is almost like a volcanic eruption that has happened inside them. The entire body and mind turns and becomes new. This is the experience given by many a master. So, for learning more about this Kundalini and the preparation, we would request you to go through to the YouTube and listen to the discourses of Swamiji. You can also read literature about the Kundalini, which is a powerful energy inside each one of us. Let us prepare our body and mind so that as enlightened beings, we are a boon to this earth. We are a boon to everyone around us, and we too can radiate and share our enlightenment. thus making the world a more excited, beautiful place to live in. Nithyananda.